Have a company you'd like Matt to feature on the School Zone podcast? Have a fundraising question you'd love to get answered? Send a voice message to Matt. We would love to hear from you. Visit schoolzonepodcast.com and click on the Ask Matt a Question button on the bottom right of the page. Simply record, listen, and send. It's that easy. Ask Matt a Question on schoolzonepodcast.com. This interview was recorded live at the 2016 Texas PTA Conference in San Antonio, Texas. Now, here's Matt.
Hey, School Zone Podcast listeners, Matt coming at you. San Antonio, Texas, Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, the Texas PTA Summer Leadership Seminar launch. It is day number 2, and just having a blast hanging out with all these cool companies and with all these PTA moms who are excited to get away for a couple of days and learn a bunch while having a little fun too. I've got Curtis Krieger here from The Greatest Cookie, and just wanted to give him an opportunity to share a little bit about what they do and that type of thing. Curtis, thanks for being here, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, Matt. Thanks for having me. This is just a great convention, great opportunity to come and be here to help schools. These PTA conventions are wonderful, and you always meet. There's a lot of great people that we meet. It's just great to see all the volunteers really that are here. We get to appreciate them. We get to thank them for all their time and service that they do in the schools to help out, because everyone wants to make a difference. And with our company here, we've come up with something new to help those schools and who need to raise money, so that way they can help make a difference in their school.
Awesome. So give us a little background on you personally, and then we'll kind of dive into the company and more specifics there.
Yeah, so I've been in fundraising now for over 10 years, and ran fundraising companies here in the West and down here in Texas. I've partnered with Big Kahuna Fundraising. They have a great customer service and great sales reps, just a great name here in the Texas area, and partnered with them to help spread the word of The Greatest Cookie. And to be able to get out there, this is something that we feel is going to take on really quick, because it gives people a different option from having to deal with all the candy bar sales. Because as we've talked with a lot of people here, they're like, oh, we do candy bar, we want something different. Everyone's always looking for something different, something new. And that's what The Greatest Cookie does. It gives them a new option to go out and to raise money in an easy way, in a fun way, and the kids definitely love it. So we haven't had anyone yet that hasn't liked the cookies. So.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, Doug and I go way back. I think we both started our fundraising companies right around the same time. And so we started seeing each other at these shows.
Yeah.
And so it's really been cool to kind of follow his progress and to see all that Big Kahuna is doing and that type of thing. My company, School Spirit Vending, is just down the way here.
Oh, okay.
We've got the sticker vending machines, and
nice.
So anyway, it's been cool to watch that and to be a little fly on the wall as their booth gets bigger and bigger, and as they do,
especially with all the big party bus and everything in there.
I know.
It's great. We're right next to them, right across the way there on the booth, and I got to sit down in meetings with all the sales reps earlier this week to kind of explain the program. All the sales reps are very excited about it, just to be able to give another option there for their schools, because they're not the only ones. We hear it from the volunteers here, from the parents, but also even the sales reps. When they're in there talking with the schools, with the principal, with the PTA president, and the board, PTA board, everyone's always looking for something different, something new. And just the excitement to see as people come across. In fact, we just had one lady come across this morning and said, finally, a fundraiser made for Texas. Because we were talking, she'd done chocolate sales for a long time and always dealing with the chocolate melting. Because for some reason, the chocolate bars just don't do well in the Texas
What's up
heat.
with that? What, 105 degrees?
I know.
What, it's too hot for chocolate?
Where The Greatest Cookie, it's already a pre-baked cookie, individually wrapped. It's a 3-ounce cookie, so it's a nice big cookie. and it's nice and soft. In fact, we tell people, go ahead and put it on your dashboard. Heat it up a little bit. It's even better. So that's why that lady's like, finally, a fundraiser made for Texas. It's
So
great.
talk a little bit more specific about your program, what you guys do, and what's kind of your differentiator in the marketplace.
Yeah, no, definitely. So the thing we did is try and make something really simple and easy. And so it's a program where we have a cookie kit that comes with 30 cookies in it. So each cookie is individually wrapped. There's 4 different flavors. You have your, most popular chocolate chunk. We've got triple chocolate, sugar cookie, oatmeal raisin. One of my favorites, of course, is the oatmeal raisin. I'm just a sucker for oatmeal cookies. It's what I grew up on, and I love them. But the program is made to be able to have, whether it's small groups or large schools, it can be ran with anyone. In fact, we have a lot of people picking up stuff for church groups, youth groups, cheerleading, just because they see it being different, but see how easy it is. In our warehouse, where we're warehousing it right now, it's out of Fort Worth, Texas. So really, for any Texas schools here, we've got, once they're doing the program, they can get next day ordering if they need more product. And so it makes it really simple and easy. And then, they get this kit that has 30 cookies in it, and then the kids can take that home. Mom and dad can take it to work. They can take it to the office. You can take it to the soccer. In fact, we had one lady who's like, I'm going to take this to the dance studio. I know these cookies are going to be gone. I'm going to need like 5 cases of these. It's just how easy it is, because the cookies sell for $2. The individually wrapped sell for $2. In fact, we had one guy come from the across the booth, and he goes, oh, I wish I would have came here first, because he just went to Starbucks and bought a cookie for $3, and we had a bigger cookie.
Right.
So it's priced right, and we have a great supplier, our cookie supplier. It's the same cookie supplier that Big Kahuna uses for their frozen cookie dough in the sales. Great cookie. It's all about quality, making sure that when people are going to spend that type of money, that they get something for it. That's the biggest thing, is supporting their student. We know that's the key. It's always about supporting the kid, but it's also about making sure when they pay that money, that they have something that they feel that it's worth it. They have that quality. And so that's what we've developed with the Greatest Cookie.
So, Curtis, are you guys just a Texas-based company then, or are you guys working all over the place?
This is our first launch. So we did it. We had a little pre-launch at the Oklahoma PTA convention. This is really the big launch, and we're hoping to take this nationwide.
Very cool.
As we partner with different companies, there's another company in California we're talking with, and some others, to help really get this out, because it's such an easy process, easy program that we know it's going to definitely kind of sweep across the nation. So we're very excited about it, and what a better place to launch it than Texas.
So what was it that led you to starting this? I mean, you've been in the industry for a while.
Yeah.
What was that spark that made you say, you know what, we're going to start something on our own?
We kind of have a group of us, Doug, myself, and a couple others that are owners of fundraising companies, and we get together usually once or twice a year, where we sit and brainstorm how we can help, different things that we can do out there to set the trend kind of in the industry, and make sure that we stay ahead of the game, because we always like to say in our training, if you're doing the same thing that you did last year, you're going to get the same results. And I think that applies to a lot of stuff in life. And this is where we came with, as we're talking, we're brainstorming a lot of different ideas, and I think someone had a chocolate bar, and we just looked at it and we're like, hey, and we're sitting down actually meeting with our supplier and talking about different things and projections and what we want to do for this next year, and we just turned and said, hey, is there any way you can make us something like this? And it just kind of spurned from there. Then we started talking, and then we went into research, and then we went into them making, and lots of testing on the cookies and everything to make sure that it was right, to make sure, because when you want to launch something like this, you got to make sure you have something that tastes good. So, and that's kind of how it started. It just started in Tennessee at our supplier, and kind of all of us sitting together talking, and then all of a sudden, in fact, I think I'll give Doug the credit. I think Doug was the one who said, hey, is there any way you can do something like this? And then we all took it from there.
Awesome.
So, and then we're here, great state of Texas, having a great time and giving out tons of cookies, and this is just the beginning. Very excited about it.
Very, very cool. Anything else you want to leave with the audience, Curtis, before we wrap things up?
I think, hey, this is the world's greatest fundraiser, and we're launching the greatest cookie. And I think that kind of speaks for itself. It's simple and easy, and whether you're a small traveling team looking to raise money, or you're a large school that needs to raise money, from $1,000 to anywhere from $30,000, $40,000, this is an easy fundraiser that's made for any group, school out there. So please, if you haven't yet, check us out at our website, thegreatestcookie.com, or you're welcome to email me at curtis@thegreatestcookie.com. So,
guys, thegreatestcookie.com, check them out. Get in on the ground floor, right?
Yes.
And
be
one of the first to embrace a new way of fundraising, a new product, which is awesome. Once again, innovation at its finest, and I'm excited to see, and just like I've followed Doug over the years, to get a chance to follow what you put together over the next few years, as we all end up running into each other at these events every year regardless.
Definitely.
So
it's fun.
Curtis,
hey, make sure you stop by our booth, okay,
I'll
Matt?
do it, man. Hey, thanks for coming by. Have a great rest of the weekend, and thanks for sharing with the audience.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, man. Yep.
If you enjoyed today's episode, we would be honored if you would leave a 5-star rating and review and hit subscribe on your podcast player of choice. I can tell you're a social media butterfly, flitting and flying from site to site, spreading the social information pollen as you go. It's because of your tireless effort that the garden is full of beautiful social flowers like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, Reddit, Tumblr, VK, Flickr, Vine, Meetup, Classmates, and Google+. Why don't you fly over and land on the School Zone Podcast Facebook page too? Follow us and make us a part of your flower garden. Come on, where else can you get current and helpful fundraising news for your school? So fly on over, you beautiful social media butterfly, you.